Wow. Wow. Wow, that was brutal.
Hi, Kevin.
Hello. Let him start.
Oh, do I start?
Yeah, you can start.
Okay, so to be honest with you guys, I did not plan out a speech for today. I thought if I left it as I kind of just went along as I talked and I thought of things as I went, that it would turn out a little bit more natural, so I'm not looking down at something. So I can talk to you guys, because you guys are the Sangha and you guys are kind of like what makes up this group that I'm getting to have this experience in. So, I have a coach, his name's Coach Kevin, similar to my name, and he tells me all the time, girls love quotes, so always have quotes in your back pocket. And so, I have a couple of quotes to talk about today, especially from songs, because a lot of the time I am truly inspired about a lot of songs around me. So the first quote I would like to share with you guys is the quote, "Life is a beach, I'm just playing in the sands." It's a quote by Lil Wayne, actually. So Greg was talking to us about it, and there was the funeral of one of our dear friends yesterday, or the celebration of life. And we learned early on in Buddhism that life is a bumpy road, or life is suffering, and there's a permanence. And I think for all of us to learn, it is really important for us to know that, no, we're not going to have everything we have here today. Maybe not the next second, maybe not the next minute, but I think if you live in the here and the now, it helps you realize that each second is so important to you. Because yes, like I'm also 18 and I'm also going to college soon. And with that, that means I'm, in a way, physically, I might not be able to see a lot of these people. I might not be able to be joined in the Sangha every Sunday at church. And obviously that's something that a lot of us would struggle with. But I think as long as we stay in that moment, you're never really leaving the Sangha, because the Sangha is inside of you. And everybody that inspires you, all those quotes, all those memories, all the adventures you guys have, that's part of you, and you take that with you. So my quote was, "Life is a beach, I'm just playing in the sands." A lot of people take their lives for granted. I think you think about it, there's a beach, and there's the water, there's the pier, there's maybe bicycle riding on the sidewalk, there's volleyball, there's basketball, there's all these things, and you say, life is a beach, I'm here. And a lot of people say, like, yeah, you're not diversifying, you're not doing all the things you can, but you have to realize that you can't do everything at once. And by focusing on being in that one moment, by playing in your sands, you are focusing on what's ahead of you. And by doing that, you're living your life to the fullest. So, moving onwards, second quote would be that everybody dies, but not everybody lives. Because everybody's born into this world, and everybody's giving roughly equal chances at free talk, at least what we've been blessed with. I know that it might not be true for everybody in the world, and I think that's something that we take for granted so much. You can say like, oh, I hate our president, like our president's bad, and that's your opinion, and you can say that, but there are people in other countries that can't say that. You get arrested for that. And I think for us to be able to impart our wisdom on other people, it's just really, really knowledgeable. And it's really something that you have to live in the moment, and you have to be able to take for yourself. So by imparting your wisdom to your fullest, you are living. Because eventually, we are all going to pass away. We're all going to die. And it is the people that live their lives to the fullest that are truly living. And it's those people that will end up being happy. Because they say at the end of your life, you don't get sad about the things you did, you get sad about the things you didn't do. And those are the things that you want to go out and try it. If there's something stupid, something crazy, just go do it. Because one day you can't be able to do it. I'm not saying you have to be reckless, I'm saying that you have to do what you can possibly do in your power. And let's see, what was my last quote? Wow, I can't think of it now. I'll think of a different one, actually. There's a song by Maroon 5. It's called Lost Stars. And it's basically an acoustic version sung by Adam Levine, and the chorus says, well, aren't we all lost stars trying to find our ways in the dark? And a lot of the time, life is in the dark. You don't know what's coming up next. There's breakups, there's hardships with families, and there's bad grades and all of that stuff in between. And you have to deal with that. And there is no set way to live life. So if you find your stars and if you find your way through the darkness, maybe the song could be your light. And I think that's all I have to say. So thank you. All right, now moving on.